your recent stint at Kaya FM alongside Saul Penduga had a lot of people up in arms because people felt that you did not give Saul a platform.
It's not mine to give Saul a platform. It's mine to be an anchor of a radio show. It's not mine to give anyone a platform. It's mine to share space. And in sharing space, I have to be very deliberate about the role that I'm contracted to play. And if people feel uncomfortable that I'm strong in playing my role, I'm not shrinking myself anytime soon.
Did Saul ever, express any uncomfortabilities?
There was never any bad blood or discomfort between Saul and myself. Saul also knew his role and what he was contracted to do. And he fit that role pretty well. And that's why when I left Kaya, or when I was fired from Kaya, I left on a very big high. Within the listeners, within revenue, within listenership. When we took over from Thomas and Skumba, the ship didn't sink.
Yeah, for sure.
There was a lot of noise, but the ship wasn't sinking. Instead, the ship gained more balance and the ship sailed. So, I don't know, when people have a lot to say about things that they don't know about, that's when you really realize you shouldn't argue with fools. Because you don't know the nitty-gritties of my contract.
Almost every relationship that you have had with a radio broadcaster or television broadcaster has either ended, like you said, on a high or in high controversy. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think spiritually we must understand who I am and we must understand what the greater calling and the greater purpose is for Dineo. I understand it. Society may not. Everyone is looking at the turbulence between Dineo and radio, but nobody... from an outside perspective, but nobody is actually following the trail of health with Dineo and radio. Radio makes me physically sick. 5FM I fell sick. YFM I fell sick. Metro FM ngingene phehlweni. Kaya, I got depressed. Radio makes me sick.
Why? It's your first love.
It's who said it's my first love?
Was it not your first entry into the industry?
My first boyfriend is not my first love. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So, radio makes me physically sick. Every time I've had a radio contract, I've gotten physically sick.
But you're a broadcaster at your core. So what is your first love?
Well, my first love was television production.
Okay.
That's my first love.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the realm or realms of entertainment, right, you would say TV production first, radio second, TV presenting
Radio
first?
is not even on my list of top 10 things to do.
So why have you done it for so long?
Because I'm good at it. And it paid my bills. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm a human being. I don't live on earth
fair
for free.
enough.
So I had to work.
Fair enough, fair enough. So
and I'm good at it. I'm just bloody good at it.
What about it makes you physically ill?
The people, the construct, the politics. I can handle turbulence, but there's a certain kind of abuse that my body can't take. I get sick.
Yeah.
And it's a very abusive industry on the back end.
Yeah.
Very, very abusive, particularly for a person like myself.
For sure.
There's too many people trying to control Dineo. Dineo doesn't need to be controlled. Dineo needs to be trusted.